In this video, we're going to be having a look at how to identify syntax and logic errors. So perhaps one of the best ways of demonstrating this is to actually write a program and talk about the syntax and logic errors within it. So in our code window on the left, we're going to write a very simple program that's going to present the user with three choices for a typical menu. And we're going to be examining the logic and syntax errors that we're creating inadvertently in this program. So here's the program, and you can see option 1 is to play a new game, option 2 is to save a game, and option 3 is to play the game. Now we also want a little bit of validation in our program. We don't want it to accept invalid inputs, so we're going to say while choice is greater than the string 1 and choice is less than the string 3, and we're using strings because it makes the validation a little bit more robust, we can then say the choice equals input enter choice and prompt the user for a choice. We'll give our program a run, and we can see we've got an error in the line that says PRNT, so that's line 3, play game. And we can see this is an example of a syntax error. The program wouldn't run because the command PRNT was not recognised. We of course have misspelt it, it should be print. So we've just corrected line 3 there to use the correct command print. So we just simply give that a save and a run again and see what happens. Okay, so this time it's saying that the name choice is not defined. So we're using the choice variable in our while statement here before we've assigned it a value, and Python doesn't like that. So we're going to add a line here, choice is equal to 0. Giving the variable a value for the very first time before assigning that variable is good practice, and we should be doing that. It generated a syntax error in this case because it didn't recognise the variable choice. So let's save our program and run it again and see what happens. Okay, so we've got it running. So any errors from this point must be logic errors. Because the program is running, it must be syntactically correct. So we're going to try and play a new game. So that's option 1. Oh, well, okay, we can't. It never actually offered us the choice. It simply printed out the menu commands. So that must mean we have a logic error in our statement that is doing the validation. So here we're saying, while choice is greater than 1 and choice is less than 3, offer me the choice. Okay, so it could possibly be that we've got our inequality operators the wrong way round here. That's the greater than or less than, and that's quite a common mistake. So you can see I've changed those around now. So we'll give it another save and a run and see what happens. Well, we end up with a very similar logic error happening here. We're still not getting presented with the ability to enter a choice. And it's because I'm using an AND here in the while statement instead of an OR. So we're just going to change that over to an OR, and let's save it and give it a run one more time. So now I'm being prompted to enter my choice, and I'm going to try an invalid input first. In this case, I'm going to press enter without entering anything at all and see what happens. So far so good. The presence check is okay. It doesn't accept no input. It simply asks me to enter choice again. So now I'm going to try a data type check and enter a character here instead of a number. And it's fine with that. It's prompting me again to enter another choice. I'm going to try a few more invalid entries, such as a symbol, a negative number, and also a positive number above 3, which is outside the range we want. And again, it's absolutely fine. We're being stuck in the while loop and it's still prompting me to enter a choice because I haven't entered one that's valid yet. So finally, let's try a valid option. So that's either 1, 2, or 3. And excellent, it's accepted it, so there we are. We've solved the problem in our program, the syntax errors and the logic errors. Now be careful here, just because our program has passed all the tests doesn't mean it's robust as it could be. We can see here if I enter 2.5, it's accepted it as if it's valid input. Of course, ideally we'd like the program only to accept 1, 2 or 3. But if we check our while loop, it says while choice is less than 1 or greater than 3, then we carry on prompting to enter a choice. Well, that means any value entered between 1 and 3 is currently accepted. So there's still a way to go to make this program completely robust. So just to quickly recap for you, we've put on the screen the main information you need to know about syntax and logic errors and some example of where both those types of errors can occur.